and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm doing my small pantry organization video. This is a video I've been wanting to make for such a long time now, but I've just been super lazy and haven't gotten around to it since moving into this new little place. And let me tell you, as I was organizing my pantry, it made me so happy to know that I'd finally done it and it's complete, and I absolutely am so in love with it. It just makes me feel so happy to just open up the pantry doors and see jars with all my superfoods and health foods in there. So without further ado, let's jump into the video, and I'm going to take you through step by step of what I did to achieve my small pantry look. As you can see, my pantry is an absolute disaster. I just have things everywhere on different shelves, spices and sauces and oils all in different places. So I thought it would be a great idea to reorganize it. So the first step is to find some inspiration for what you want your pantry to look like. I thought it was super important for me to find and look for pantries that had small space. So I just found a bunch of photos off Pinterest, Instagram, and yeah, it really helped me figure out an idea of what I wanted my pantry to look like. So the second step is to clean out your cupboard. So this was a step that was crucial. Even though I had only moved into the place a few months ago, I just used these Dettol wipes, which really helped clean. So the third step was to figure out the height of my cupboards and how the jars would fit into my pantry. So I just went along here and figured out what height I needed them to be and where I wanted to store my jars on which shelf. So the next step was to arrange the jars in order and to figure out what I was going to put in the jars. So here I've just bought a bunch of jars from different stores such as Kmart and also the Source Bulk Foods. So I bought the bigger jars to store my oats, rice, pasta, etc. The medium-sized jars to store more of my flours and baking things, and then the smaller sized jars for superfoods such as goji berries, chia seeds, and my powders as well. So here I was just rearranging and figuring out where I wanted the jars to go in the pantry and what I wanted to put in the jars. Step number 5 is to fill the jars. Now I had so much fun doing this. It took such a long time, but I absolutely loved it. So here I am just filling the bigger jars first with my oats and with the rice. And then I moved on to filling up the medium-sized jars as well. It gave me a good feel of how my pantry was going to look, and yeah, it was all coming together quite nicely. I filled up my little jars with superfoods, coconut, goji berries, chia seeds. I decided to purchase glass as well. Glass is so much more eco-friendly and really keeps your food nice and fresh. I just bought these airtight containers, and yeah, they fitted really well in my pantry. So the next step was to order everything together. So here I have just everything that I'm going to put in my pantry, and just to figure out which shelf it's going to live on, what's going in jars, and what will I put in trays. So step number 7 was to label everything. Now I bought this labeler from Officeworks for $30. Here I am just labeling everything. This is a step that is optional. I just feel it adds a really cohesive look to the jars, and it just makes them stand out, especially for when you are baking, or you know, if you do want to find an ingredient super quickly, it's already labeled. You can just look into the pantry and you can see it and find it straight away. So the last step was to arrange everything in the pantry. So I started with the larger jars and popped them up the top as they're on the higher shelf, and then I just started to configure where everything else will go in what place. So here's a closer look of what my pantry finally looks like. On the bottom shelf I have stored my oils and cooking wine, along with sauces and sugars. On the next shelf, which is my absolute favorite shelf, I've got all my superfoods and smoothie bowl toppings. I've also got a little tray there for my salt and pepper and spices. And then on the final shelf, I've got all my larger jars, so coconut oil, all my flours, pasta, rice, oats, coconut sugar, quinoa, and buckwheat. So there you have it, a super organized, small pantry, which has made me feel so happy and complete, and I absolutely love how it's turned out. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did and subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.